Hello everybody, this is me, Martell. Decided to do like a quick little video. I'm actually want to talk something that's actually pretty profound of the declining birth rates happening throughout the world and all that. But especially what's happening in America and the West and all that. Someone had interesting, profound, said this on a Facebook post. I won't refer on nobody anything. It's no disrespect, it's a battle of opinions. And everybody got their opinions, whatever that's good, bad, otherwise. I decided to come up with an original topic. And that is, for once, I'm actually on video. So I know I'm being watched, so I don't care. Anyways, that being said, I'm being conservative this time around. So don't worry, I'm not flying off the handle like I'm. YouTube gave me a warning, unfortunately. So, yeah. So here I go, actually. Declining birth rates. And usually I have some articles. I post probably some articles that's recent, probably after the video and all that. You can look it up in the descriptions below. But it's just my faults. Well, if you're not popping no babies, well, guess what? You're going out like dinosaurs, you know what I'm saying? And we're talking how Africa, Asia, and Latin America have a, exploding birth rate in a couple of decades, but the West, including America, is declining, and it's really declining bad. I was hearing about this actually ironically in Japan and all, if all people, which is pretty profound to say that, and that is they're having the elderly crisis. Who's going to take care of the elderly in the next couple of decades? And for once I'm making this video, I want to say my little piece. Who's going to take care of them? The same could be applied here. When you hear all this feminist nonsense going on, right? That they don't need no man, they don't care for no man, they don't value families, they want to divorce husbands. 70 to 80% of American women initiate divorce because they got bored of marriage, they got bored of marriage. Most American women don't appreciate their husbands. You know what I'm saying? Working 2-3 jobs, take care of themselves, their family, their kids. Whether they start cheating on their husbands or just out of nowhere just say, hey, honey, I just want a divorce. I told my lady Isis, if you ever think about divorce, I'm throwing you to a nursing home. Anyway, I'm just joking, babe, about if you do that, I will throw you to a nursing home. But that being said, and speaking of nursing homes, the next 20, 30 years will be an interesting decade. A couple decades, I know I'll be an old man then, but, as I'm 33, I have to face my own age and morality at times, And you can tell I'm getting old because I got starting to grow rays on my hair. I got to face my morality. None of us ain't going to be young forever. So what's going to happen when you hear these, put myself out of the picture. What if you hear these bunch of, young women coming up, older woman, 40, 50 years old, next 20, 30 years, wish they had a husband, you know what I'm saying? But they keep divorcing their husband. Now you hear this passport stuff. Passport bros, I support y'all, you know what I'm saying? Including my group, Black Man Bro. Also say, save yourselves, black men, and also say no to single mothers, or in this case, don't date single mothers. So what's going to happen? Okay, you have your kid. What happened to those who have kids? Okay, there are people who won't check up on just kids and grandkids. Eventually, let's be realistic in America. Let's be real. In America, there's a lot of, parents that for their kids in daycare, you know what I'm saying? So what's going to happen in the next 20, 30 years when the kids for their kids in nursing homes? I mean, people are just so social out, disconnected. And I'll just talk to a lady about, actually a couple of ladies from Africa, Asia, what I was saying about how Americans throw their people in the nursing homes because they're too busy working for big corporations and all that. And yeah, let's just be obvious here. Let's just be plain obvious. There was actually disgusting anger. How could people throw their own parents and grandparents in their nursing homes? How? How could they do that? Americans don't value family. Like I said, Americans don't value family. Let me not be that narrow. Westerners don't value family. So what's going to happen? Of course, the West will emulate what's happening in America and all other countries, or off each other, whatever. So what happens if Western countries start having decline? Who's going to take care of these elders? You know what I got to say to that? Men, invest. Invest in the medical stock. You know why? That's one stock that would never fail. I'll tell you that because I'm also, unfortunately, born with disability. So I guess you can call me a hypocrite on that one. Born with a disability. I know. Call me a hypocrite. I give you that. But anyway, for those who want to invest in the medical stocks, go for it. You know what I'm saying? Go for it. Yeah. Invest in the medical stocks. So, eventually all the feminists, let's just be real, doesn't matter what color these feminists are, you think your fur rats, your fur ball of diseases is going to care for you and all that? Yeah, I got my fur babies, I got my dogs, and I got my cats. Who cares? I guarantee you. What happened when you croak? What happened even when you expire? Where you feed them fur babies? I better be careful when I say this on YouTube. It can be very graphic. What I can say, they only see you guys for dinner. They only see you as dinner. After you croak, expire, hit the hay, take the hashtag dirt nap challenge, whatever you want to call it. That'll be PC and PG, unfortunately, for YouTube and censorship. You know what I'm saying? So what's going to happen to these elderly ladies? Well, let's be realistic. The elderly ladies of this generation, 6 feet deep. Let's just be real. This ain't my mom and pop generation no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. First, you're going to deal with an ERS crisis or incel crisis. Next thing, you're going to deal with Islamic crisis. The next thing, you're going to deal with another an immigration crisis. And you're right that a lot of men, including myself, my lady, and everybody else, are leaving America, you know what I'm saying, one way or another. It's just not happy. It's not happening here, you know what I'm saying? The economy's gone. You know what I'm saying? All the workforce is being outsourced. Let's just be obviously real, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and divorce is so rampant. So is the prison rates are rampant. You know what I'm saying? They want to lock people up in prison, modern day police states. You know what I'm saying? America's a big Nazi America, you know, Nazi Germany, you know what I'm saying? It is for what it is, you know? What's my thoughts on today's, youth coming up? They SOL. I said it. They SOL. They're screwed out of luck. I can be friendly, YouTube, for once. Yeah. So, there's no hope for kids and grandkids coming up nowadays. They just downright, they downright all messed up. It's over for them. It's all bad. But man, Martell, you sound like a pessimist. Usually you talk all this optimistic. Well, for once I have to be balanced, you know what I'm saying? That'd be lying to you guys and also lying to the public. And young people, no disrespect to any young people. That saying me sound like I'm jinxing nobody. But young people ain't got a chance. And HFIL, hockey sticks. You know? Yeah, it's morally embarrassed I talk about the American birth rate, but also global birth rates, also declining. Because, babies are expensive, you know what I'm saying? Especially having a family is expensive, Especially the economy is drying up, especially where I'm at. There's a nasty turnover. Where I'm from is a non-union town. I discussed that so many times, but I just don't summarize this here. As a non-union town basis at will states or at will, states, fire at will states. If a job don't like you or whatever, if they have a bad day, game over. I said it, game over. You know what I'm saying? I didn't curse. I can be a little conservative this time. I just feel bad for the generation. And also, why not anybody talk about stopping Planned Parenthood? I'm glad for the young, people always hearing all these reports about anti-abortion and all that. That's good. You know what? Save these babies. The babies didn't ask to be here. The babies didn't ask to be born into this world. You know what I'm saying? And let's just be realistic in America. Just go back down. Okay, in America, they only see babies as paychecks. They do not care about babies. Excuse me for a moment. Apologies. Anyways, I was saying, the birth rates is not looking good at all. Especially at birth, it's also the part of psychotic. If you have a high birth rate, the psychotic should see. When you have a low birth rate, time to be dinosaurs. Anyways, Martell's out.